Hello, and welcome to the 50th in an unknown number of podcasts. White rabbits to everybody, a pinch and a punch for the first of the month. As has become tradition, I'm going to share with you the latest calendar from Action for Happiness. And this is Joyful June, even in difficult times. And so for Monday the 1st, on the calendar it says today, decide to look for what's good, even on the difficult days. So I hope that we're able to start to try to focus on the little things that happen that maybe we take for granted or maybe we don't often see or notice. So look for the good, even though we may be in difficult times. It's the first day of the final half term of this academic year as well. And so hopefully students are trying to get themselves back into a routine of doing some work on MS Teams, having had a week off, hopefully had some time to relax, recharge the batteries, enjoy the lovely weather that we've been having in a socially distanced way, of course. But hopefully you're able now to get back into a routine of completing your work that's been set by your teachers. And again, perhaps your schedule doesn't look like the one that's on the screen at the moment. Now, not only is it the first day of the final half term of this academic year, but it's also the first day of the process that we're going through to partially reopen the school for students in years 10 and 12. So a shout out to students in years 10 and 12, please be checking your MS Teams accounts and your school email accounts. You're going to be receiving some communication from your form tutors in this reconnect phase that we're starting to go through now. In addition, although we're starting to ease lockdown nationally, and as we're starting to try to reopen the school, we still need to be maintaining the good practices to keep each other safe that we've been going through for the last few weeks and months. So please be, whether you're at home or back in the school building, please be washing your hands at every opportunity that you have. Please also be mindful of other people and maintain your social distance. Now, something that was sent in over the half-term holiday, a listener sent this in, the 7 mates that we need right now. These are the mates that we've had from the beginning of the process, and these are the mates we will still continue to need. So that's respectfulness, confidence, mindfulness, resilience, openness, tenacity, but above all, kindness. As I've said in previous podcasts, it's not true that we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same sea, but we have different ways of navigating our way through lockdown. And our circumstances and situations are all different as well. So please continue to just be kind, mindful of other people and the situations that they happen to be in. And now finally we have the answers from Fun Fact Friday. A reminder of those questions from Mr. Barber. Which country is the only one to have won a gold medal at every Summer Olympic Games? From Dr. Britain, how many countries have launched their own manned space flights? From Mr. Foster, contronyms are words that are their own opposite. Which contronyms mean A, to peruse or to glance, B, to present or to conceal, C, to hit or to miss in an attempt to hit? From Mr. Barker, according to the Twitter hashtag explain a film plot badly, public transportation running ahead of schedule for once is which film? And finally from me, which 2 members of staff have featured on this podcast's version of Desert Island Discs so far? And so to Mr. Barber's question, which country is the only one to have won a gold medal at every Summer Olympics? The answer is Great Britain. Now, an interesting fact here, that it's actually Great Britain and Northern Ireland. However, we're branded as Team GB. There were some considerations about Team UK, but they went with Team GB, and it does include Northern Ireland as well. Dr. Britain's question, how many countries have launched their own manned space flights? The answer is 3. The United States, Russia and China so far. From Mr. Foster, contronyms are words that are their own opposite. So which contronyms mean? A, to peruse or to glance. Well, that's scan. B, to present or to conceal. That's screen. And C, to hit or to miss in an attempt to hit. That's strike. Next from Mr. Barker, according to the Twitter hashtag explain a film plot badly, public transportation running ahead of schedule for once is which film? And that's Speed, starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. And the final question from me, which 2 members of staff are featured on this podcast's version of Desert Island Discs so far? Well, in the first episode it was Mr. Cole, and in the second episode, which was last week, it was Mrs. McGeehan. Well done to you all if you got all of the answers correct for those, or even just having a go and trying to figure them out over the weekend. Now, since this last question was about Desert Island Discs, if you did miss any of those episodes, or in fact if you missed any of the previous 49 podcasts, they're all still on YouTube and you can access them whenever. Tomorrow we do have the next episode of Desert Island Discs, so stay tuned for that. I can reveal it is a member of staff from the Art and Design faculty. So I do hope that you will tune in tomorrow and listen into the podcast. And until then, be kind, take care, and stay safe.